Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Late Night TCG.
This is the third take.
This is the third take. Psych, nah. Honestly, this is going to be the sequel. We're going to be delving a lot deeper into Maximum Gold and Genesis Impact, which is coming out in December. If you guys haven't already watched or are coming from Head-to-Head Battles channel, then welcome. But if you haven't watched the prequel already, definitely go check that out in the description box below. It's the first link at Head-to-Head Battles. We talked about more in depth on Phantom Rage. So we won't be able to cover that in this episode because we already did. So definitely go check that out if you want to hear more about Phantom Rage. And it will make everything cohesively make more sense.
It will.
Yeah, so today's topic is going to be mainly talking about the investment portion, the cards portion, the excitement portion, because, yo, it's a fresh of breath air.
It is, seriously. It's like, we did speak about Phantom Rage, which is a big breath of fresh air, but Maximum Gold is a big breath of fresh air for my wallet, because I refuse to pay $120 for a copy of Eldritch the Fuckboy Lord, okay?
Yo, he's like, F send? Oh my god. Yo.
Yeah, no, and it's really annoying, but I mean, like, thankfully in Max Gold, well, hopefully in Max Gold, it'll get the reprint. But the thing is, like, Konami, like, they don't know how to do the whole hype thing. So when a Konami employee goes, do you think, you know how funny it'd be if Golden Lord was in Maximum Gold? It's gonna be in Maximum Gold, you know?
It'd be like, oh, gold rare, Golden Lord? Oh, wow. Like, yo, that's what
wink,
a pun.
Wink.
I was like, Jesus, man. Like, come on. Like, I mean, I bet it'll look sick, though. I feel like it's gonna look sick.
No, dead ass. Especially if it's the OCG rare.
Oh,
that would look amazing. I would drop 100 for those. For that, yes.
Oh, wow. Oh, okay.
I would. No, real
you're gonna regret that.
Stop, bro.
But, guys, before we delve any further into the video, let's go talk about the new merch that we've been dropping.
Right. So, Pac and I, we both have our own, like, proprietary websites.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
our own domain.
Big name, big words. Right now, if you go head over to Pac's merch site, he has the dopest playmat, 2-player cloth, super high quality, drawn by Gen. And you only have, like, what, 8?
I think 10 left.
10 left.
And like they've been going like crazy.
Fast.
So I just want to say thank you to you guys. Head over to packtcg.com. Really easy. Like literally 6 characters.
6 characters, dude.
It's legit 6 characters.
Legit.
And there, like, you get to hear a little bit more on like my origin story. I talked a little bit about that, and then also you get some really cool pictures, see a lot of behind the scenes, and you then get to see the merch, man. And the merch, yo, I couldn't be happier.
You'll see much more. All right. So also, if you go over to headtoheadbattles.com, we just released our H2H X Waifu and the H2H X Dragon Maid sticker collection. They're super nice. It kind of tickles your nuts in terms of the gacha.
Wow.
So you get 5 stickers, super high quality for $9.99.
Monka TOS.
One of them. One of the stickers out of the 5 will be a hollow.
Yeah.
So for example,
a prismatic
secret. Yeah. So the waifu collection has like the Rei, the Ecclesia, the Madame Vere, I forget
basically
Celine,
every waifu that you can think of is probably going to be in this collection. So if you are interested in purchasing this, head over to headtoheadbattle.com, and they're releasing more collections and more collaborations with other archetypes and other series. So definitely go check those out.
And Pac, when do you stream?
So yeah, I stream on Twitch at twitch.tv/pac_official_TCG. I mean, you guys know the drill. You want to be part of the Pac gang, come hang out, meet me face to face, and get to interact with me on a more personal level.
Yeah, always.
Head over to the stream. I try my best to answer the questions, you know, but I mean, we'll be getting a lot more, I guess, what's that word? Traffic, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of questions are coming in, but if you want to like be the first in line, head over to the stream. Let me know your thoughts, and I'll do my best to answer them. Yeah,
dope. So we also stream at twitch.com/headtoheadbattles. We stream every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday at 7:30 p.m. EST, and we also answer a lot of questions in regards to boobs.
Okay. So, I just got demonetized, guys.
It's
so
okay, bro.
If you want to donate, my PayPal link is down in the description box below. $2 gets me a nice water tomorrow. No, in all seriousness though, like if you guys really want to hang out with us on a more personal level,
come out.
Come hang out. Like, you don't have to like sub, you don't have to donate, you don't have to do anything.
Completely free, man.
It's completely free, and we value your time
exactly
more than anything else. So thank you guys for watching this video, and we're gonna jump right into it.
Clink. big sets coming in November because a lot of the sets got pushed back. So
yeah,
that's why
it's really week back to back.
Yeah, and like
yo, y'all better save up.
Yeah, like your wallets, like your sphincter better be ready.
Yo, cause like it's literally Phantom Rage November 6th or November 7th.
No, yeah, it's 6, and then
the week
gold is 11th.
November, yeah, 11th or 12th or 13th.
Yeah.
I don't know which one, but yo, that's literally a week like behind each other that we're dropping guap.
Maximum guap.
Maximum guap.
Right.
Like yo, Konami, man.
Yeah,
yo,
I mean,
please.
I mean, it's understandable, right? You know, like unless you're Patrick, all right, you know there's a pandemic going on, so it's like, you know, I'm not mad. Like, I'm not mad, but
yo, my middle name's Patrick.
Is it actually?
Psych. It's Thomas, yo. All right, but no, like in all honesty though, like it's tough, man. Like COVID obviously pushed a lot back, man. Like from everywhere, like small businesses to big corporations like Konami. So they're doing their best, but yo, our wallets are gonna be hurting. But we're gonna try to do our best to talk to you about cards to like potentially pick up, cards to look into, the excitement about this set and what's being introduced.
Yeah. So if you guys have already seen the leaks, that's about a third of the leaks, right? Because they only showed about 50 or so cards.
No, I think they released on the official Konami website.
Yeah.
Or like the set website release. I think they released everything, and the rarities aren't really confirmed, but like based on like the picture, you can like tell if it's a super or common.
Oh wow!
Everything's leaked out. Everything's out.
Oh, dead ass.
That thing that you sent me was everything. You were the one who sent it to me.
Oh, I sent it to you?
Yeah, bro. Susu went off the meds today, boys. But yeah, no, everything's pretty much leaked out. Most of the radios are kind of confirmed. The only thing we don't know is what card is going to be getting the prismatic slot, except Hida. Hida is the obvious one because...
Wait, what are we talking about? I'm talking about Maximum Gold.
Oh, I'm talking about Phantom Rage. Oh. So this is when like two Yu-Gi-Oh players are just playing completely different game. It's like that... If you guys watch that like clip between like when Susu was a Pokemon player and then Jen was like the Yu-Gi-Oh player, and she literally was like normal summon Falco, and he was like Professor's research response.
Draw 7 response.
But yeah, essentially we were talking about different things. But no, yeah, Maximum Gold hasn't really been confirmed.
Yeah.
Like the leaks are all like sporadic here and there. But it seems as like the leaks that were prior, it seems like they're true.
Yeah, because Konami has been releasing like a leak here and there, and they coincide. They're 5 for 5 right now.
Yeah, they're literally 5 for 5. Like,
yeah, that's crazy.
And it's like it's so close that I'm just kind of like thinking like, yo, like there has to be a big brother just like, you know, like around here, bro. Like how do they know this?
Yeah, I mean, because like it was leaked a while ago, but to be fair, it did get pushed back. So
everyone was roasting the leaks too. They were like, yo, this is fake. Like, yo, this doesn't even look legit. Like everyone was saying like, yo, this looks so stupid. And now people are like biting words. They're like, oh shoot.
They're like, yo, I said that? I said that?
They're like, oh, Sam, I was looking a little closer every day.
Yeah, no, and like it's a really good set to invest in.
Like reprint sets are nice.
Yeah,
like,
reprint sets are always nice. And the thing is, like in this set, they're reprinting cards that like people go like, oh, it's too early to reprint. Hold your copies. It's too early. What?
But yo, it's not even like the fact that it's a reprint. It's just like the card gets a newer alternate like look to it, right? Like it looks. I think it's gonna look insane.
I think so too, bro.
Like I think people are gonna drop a lot of guap on it, and like from a collector standpoint, I think a lot of collectors are just gonna buy 3 of every card they like just to have it. Right?
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like even the past gold sets sealed are dummy expensive.
Yeah, like
they're stupid expensive.
Oh shoot, I forgot that card, but there's a gold rare that's actually guap.
Beatrice.
Yeah, Beatrice. Yeah, Beatrice, Hope Harbinger is bred. Like, there's like random gold rare cards that are like considered max rarity.
Yeah, just good. Yeah, because okay, to be fair, like Konami, like platinum rares are garbage.
Yo, Nobunaga came out, bro. You better take that back.
It's like right now, bro.
I'm kidding.
And like a lot of people actually hate gold rares. Like they fucking hate gold rares.
Yeah,
bro.
but this is gonna be maximum gold.
You know what I'm saying? Like the raise the borders.
Exactly.
Oh my god.
Like yo, this is like the creme de la creme. Like it's gonna be like a higher, better quality of like the gold rare that they tried to do before.
Yeah.
But the execution was not there.
Yeah, and you know what's really, you know, I just realized, you know why they didn't print Ash Ulti?
Why?
Because they're gonna put the Ash like maximum gold, bro. I'm
sorry, bro. I'm still using Secret Ashes, bro.
From Maximum Crisis? No, you're not.
Yeah,
you're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that.
Yo, I think if Maxwell looks nuts, I might regret that.
No. You better edit this into the video right now. The OCG Max Gold Ash. and tell me right now in the comment section down below if you're gonna play your maximum.
Yeah, only if it has feet.
Yeah, it's the feet one.
Oh,
it's the feet one with the raised golden borders.
Yo, feet Ash OP. Shout out to Milano. But no, that's so funny. No way, actually.
Yeah.
Yo, I kind of want to play feet Ash.
Yeah, I'm telling you, because the
don't take it out of context, boys.
the maximum crisis one is the forehead Ash, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually insane. Yeah, that's actually gonna be sick. I mean, there's a bunch of other hand traps are getting this.
All the hand traps.
Thing too. Yeah.
All the hand traps. So, like, maximum gold is a set that, like, if you can afford a case, dude, get one.
Yeah, get a case.
Like, get a case.
It'll be fun just like crack it and open it with the boys. You know, like it's one of those sets that like you open with your boys and you're like especially if you're a newer player, I highly recommend it. Because I remember when I was a new player, there was a set similar to this. Oh, Megatons was some like I guess like the closest we like have to.
No, dude, Dual Devastator.
And Dual Devastator, yeah, those were the sets that when I got into the game were like game changing, because I'm like, yo, like you're telling me I can drop like $30, $40 for like a display, a box, whatever, and get like dummy like staples. Yo, this is the set. Like this is a set that if you're a new player, you don't have to like go buy old sets. You can buy the new things. You can get new cards. You can get like the Elec card. If you get 3 Golden Lord, the traps are all dummy cheap. They're like
cents. No. Actually,
Sanguine?
No.
Dark.
Elixir.
A Black Awakening.
Went
up.
Yeah.
But you only play 1 at best. That card is not good.
Yeah. No, it's because since Golden Lord is falling, everything else is actually going
up.
Yeah. So basically, go check your bulk right now and hold on to all your secret rare first set copies of everything. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah. But like, it's just nice because now, like, if you're a newer player or like you want to like potentially enter the remote duel scene, you can like drop a little bit of bread and get a lot of good staples for you.
Yeah, and that's the thing, right? Like, Dual Devastator especially turned me into a better player because now I had all the staples.
Yeah, you have all the staples and you have like cool new techs to potentially try, right?
Exactly.
Like, it's a game of trial and error, and like, look, you don't always have to play the best deck all the time, and like you can go a more like slow approach, which is like try things out yourself, right? Like, there's a lot of like competitive YouTubers, a lot of people out there putting out content for you, like try this, but like you can honestly just be like, screw it, like look at those profiles as skeletons, and then
try it yourself,
and then slowly add on to these new cool things that you're open. Like, I love that. It's like almost, it feels like sealed only kind of vibe, where like, yo, whatever I open, I'm gonna like test it out. Maybe it'll work out kind of nice.
True. And it's definitely something like that's definitely worth opening, even if you have like a display or anything, because like the amount of like even Nib is getting reprinted, right?
Yeah.
So just the fact that you have a chance to open something like this is crazy. Like, low key, like we bought a lot of cases too. I'm about to just crack them all open, bro.
Yeah. Insane. No, it's gonna be nice. Like, I think like we're obviously like Susan and I, we're gonna look for our play set. We'll sell the rest as singles. But like that would just be nice to have. Like, yeah.
And what a lot of people don't understand is when Dude first came out, right? Ash Blossom went down to $2.50.
Yeah.
What you have to realize right now, that same copy is $14 fucking.
Yeah.
So, when Maximum Gold gets ripped open, Ash, the price of like, the tank, right?
Like,
dude, fucking pick them up.
Yeah, just buy them. Like, honestly, like, like for us, it's gonna be a lot harder because it's a reprint set, and like reprint sets means that we have to sell really fast to like make our money back. But for you guys watching like the channel and like watching this, I highly recommend you pick up as whatever copies you need to like get your deck ready, to like get your staples ready, because reprint sets are highly open. They're very competitive. The market is cheap, like everyone's opening them, right? So you see that like an increase in supply. So you see that like demand just like affecting the price. Like you're gonna see that price tank, and that's good. That's good because we need like more players to be able to afford cards.
Exactly, because the more players that play, because like a lot of reasons a lot of players don't play is because there's a big wall called money. Yeah. Right. And once that wall goes away or the wall gets smaller, you have more players climbing over that wall to actually play the game. Yeah. Which, if you bring new players, you bring new ideas. And when you bring new ideas, you bring an entire new format.
Yeah. 100%. No, it's going to be nice. But, Maximum Gold is sick and all. But what about Genesis Impact?
Yeah, is it going to be another Chaos Low Impact?
Holy.
Or is it going to be Genesis Insane Impact,
bro?
Magicus, let's go!
I think that set is gonna be nice, man.
It's
like,
gonna be crazy.
It's gonna, first of all, it's collector's rare. So for people who wanna, so for Genesis Impact, right, which is a set that is gonna be released in December, it's a set that has collector rares. And so for people like who bought Toon Chaos or like that type of rarity, it appeals to both the meta game but also to collectors. So that's a really, really good set because collectors generally, I think it was like 15 or so.
Yeah, one of 15 cards, and like there's one every 4 booster boxes. I think it's
and that makes sense because it's like around 3 to 4 a case. So like there's gonna be so basically like it's nice because it presents like players with 2 options, right? It appeals to people who like high rarity stuff, but it also appeals to players that just want cheaper cards.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's why like you see players like playing, collectors rare Gearfried or ultra rare Gearfried, and they both do the same thing, but some people just like the shine on their card.
Yeah, and collector's rares do look nice. Like I mean, a lot of people are like, "Yo, this looks disgusting," but dude, when I opened my collector's rare extra, I was like, damn. This is Banish 1, draw 6, bro.
Oh my god, holy. But no, like that's gonna be nice. And of course, I mean, this is a set that's gonna release a new archetype into the game.
3 new archetypes.
So we have Magistus, which is obviously a set that everyone's interested to like breaking and trying to see if it has meta competitiveness.
It will. It definitely will. I believe it will, bro.
Yeah,
like guaranteed.
Yeah, and I think like that's gonna be really exciting because that's also a new type of mechanic that's being introduced. Like this idea of equipping from your extra deck. Like this is gonna be exciting to see where that goes. I'm sure like OCG players have tried their variant and their way to play this engine, but I feel like TCG players always have their own spice.
Yeah, and it's really cool because like they're in the Magistus archetype, they're releasing like another invocation-esque card, which is insane to think about because now you can play 4 invocations for consistency.
Yeah. The only other thing that is also really nice is Daytrons or Ditrons.
Drytrons.
Bro, they're 2,000 attack, inherent summon, like ritual supports that I think they're basically the best way I describe them to people is they're incantations without restrictions.
Without any restrictions.
Like that's nuts. And like the fact that you can they cannot be normal summon or set. So like they can technically be searched by Chaos Space.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I think Drytrons are like gonna change the metagame, and like I think it's gonna be really, really good. I'm really excited for that archetype. There's still a lot that I have to like do research on in terms of like the play style and how to like make the deck good and like what it's capable of. But I just reading it. You know?
And Drytrons, like there's a lot of level 1, so 1-for-1 is also an option.
Yeah.
And the thing about the whole Drytron archetype, it breathes new life into Necros.
Yeah.
So that's why all the Necros cards have been going up in price. Like the OG print Necros cards.
The Secret Forces.
The Secret Forces ones. And the next archetype in the set is the Evil Twins, right?
Yeah, the Evil Twins are interesting because they feel almost like Sky Strikers to me. Like they're basically like this deck with 1 to 2 to 3 main deck monsters, and a lot of their strategy lies in their extra deck and just the utility cards in them. Inside the archetype. So it just feels like very Sky Striker-y, like utility-based, toolbox-based, like removal, like strategy to just grind your opponent out, and that's cool. Like it's nice to see this whole like new Evil Twin. I mean, from what I understand in the OCG, they haven't really been doing anything. So I'm curious to see what the TCG will. I guess like I'm just curious to see what they'll do in the TCG because we have a very different format, and while there's a lot of things we can take away from like OCG format, there's also a lot of things that we do that a lot of OCG players don't do. Yeah,
that's true. And that's the thing, right? I mean, like you can look to the OCG for like insight per se, but yeah, like if you put a TCG deck, like if you play TCG Infernobles versus OCG Infernobles, first of all, you're gonna get max seed, okay?
I'm literally gonna get max seed.
You're literally gonna get max seed.
It literally has counterplay, but like I'll go like Dolphin have to be like chain max seed.
Yeah,
and I'm like
fuck.
All right, pass turn.
Yeah, and like that's something you have to realize. Like we have a lot of TCG exclusives, right? Because I think the Evil Twins, they lock you into Fiends, right? Dark Fiends.
Which is like kind of Unchained, right? Yeah.
Right. So like we can do a lot of things there, but all in all, like Genesis Impact, I feel like from a investment point of view, it'll be huge because like let's look at what Toon Chaos did, right? Like let's go back a couple of months.
Right.
People were selling Toon Chaos boxes for $660, right? And people were hesitant to buy it.
Cases.
Yeah. people were hesitant to buy it because they thought it was gonna be trash, right? The moment they were like, "Yo, collector's rare, check it out. This is what it looks like," bro. Those cases went from $660 to $1,200.
Right.
But here's the crazy part though. After they printed the unlim versions, the set started tanking.
I think the first ed is still very expensive. I think it's $1,800 for a case for Toon Chaos first ed.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
So what you're telling me is we hold Genesis Impact for a year
and become filthy rich. Oh God, yes. No, like it's just because that like the disparity between Unlim and first ed is huge.
It's
right?
like $200 almost.
Yeah, like for example, first ed extravagance CR is $200.
Yeah.
Unlim is $100.
No, it's 80 right now.
Or
it's like $80.
Even like you're saying, $80, right? And like that disparity is basically an indicator to how people feel about that first ed print.
Damn,
like
bro.
we want the creme de la creme. We want the first, right? If it's not the best, it's the last. Like essentially, like if it's second place, it's not first place. Like that's essentially the logic that we have. And,
True.
And that's why, like, you know, why sell for second when we can just pay a little bit more and get the first ed?
A lot of more.
From a value perspective, right? Like first ed always holds better value.
It does.
That's why like the difference between a first ed Ghost Stardust is way higher than a Ghost Rare Unlim Stardust.
Yeah. And I don't know. So it also highly depends on what cards are getting the collector's rare treatment, right? Because like
but I think like, you know, if we look to Toon Chaos, there's 15 cards that got it, and a lot of them were like staples, but it was nice because from a collector's perspective, there were cards such as Stardust Dragon, that got like the print. There were cards such as the Toon cards that, I'll be honest, they don't see meta relevance, but from a collector perspective, like people love collecting.
Yeah, they're fan favorites.
They're fan favorites, yeah. And
Yugi boy.
You have cards like Gearfried getting collector's rare, which is like a meta relevant card. So it's just nice to see that there are cards that are getting they're printing CRs for meta relevant cards. They're printing CRs for collectors, so they get that.
555.
And then they're printing CRs for casuals.
Yeah.
So it's just like really, really nice to see.
But but it's a little bit different with Gen Impact. Cause are they reprinting any staples?
We don't know. Like that's the thing. We know supposed archetypes, but like at the end of the day, they're imports from OCGs that we don't know. There's random staples we don't know. There's also like just random generic cards that we don't know, right? Like because generally sets when they get released, there's always like some random trap, like Ice Dragon Return, like or like those cards that we get really hyped about the archetype, but we have to realize there's a lot of just like like for example, Pankratops when it came out was a common, right? Like it was a common in the set, and like it was tied to like Dino Wrestlers as an archetype, but like it
was generic.
It was generic.
Because it could tribute itself.
And so what I'm excited about is to see some of the generic support that's gonna be released for a lot of decks. I mean, it depends how you look at it, because a lot of people hate those generic cards because they're like, yo, I'd rather just win with my in-archetypal engine. But,
I'm like that. Yeah,
but unfortunately, like we're in a format that it might change, but we're in a format right now that we rely on a lot of non-archetypal engines or like strategies to like combat our opponent's boards. Like imagine like a pure, I don't know, like plunder deck. To out Dragoons is virtually impossible. In a pure plunder deck, we literally can't out Dragoons. Unless you get the field spell and buff your card high enough, it's really hard.
Can't you just Mowork banish? Mowork doesn't target.
No, it does.
Oh, it does target?
Yeah, it targets.
Ah, never mind.
So like, and that's the thing that I think the thing we have to note is that Dragoon makes a lot of rogue decks really bad. It makes rogue decks like work for it, and in an unfair kind of way. Like historically, rogue decks had that advantage, right? Like, and the reason I bring up rogue decks to bring it full circle was that a lot of these new archetypes that are being released are gonna be considered rogue because people don't really explore them because they're like, oh, they're trash. But but Dragoon just makes these rogue decks, work so hard for it, man. Like we have to play like Droplet and hope to see it to maybe out a Dragoon, and it does have synergy with the plunder cards. But there's so many of these cards that we have to play to like, combat the strategy.
That's true, but at the same time, a lot of rogue decks are also playing goons. And now, I mean, because like that dude who was playing that like shitty tier 10 deck adds goons, it's tier 3. So all of a sudden it's tier 3, bro.
All of a sudden Dragoon becomes a win condition that is splash on any deck, right? And so, I mean, we saw the OCG ban Dragoons.
That's true.
Ban Dragoons. And it makes sense why they did, though, because a lot of decks become unplayable when a tower is as easy as ABC can get summoned.
That's true. And yeah, I mean, but the thing is, like, it also creates a lot more choke points too, because now everyone will hold an imperm or gamma for the Anaconda, right?
True, but I think the thing that a lot of people are trying to do now is they go normal summon like something make Karibo.
Yeah.
Then make fiber with the Karibo, and then if you like Ash the fiber, make Link Cross, Karibo F in the grave, and then they make Anaconda. You see that? That's nuts.
Yeah, but how does that stop?
That means that your opponent needs a second hand trap to combat the Anaconda, bringing out Dragoons. If they don't stop the fiber play, then they make Herald, and then they make Anaconda after.
Oh.
Yeah, tell me, it's really, really annoying. Yeah, no, so that's what we were like trying to talk about. Like essentially that Dragoon is such it's a problematic card for a lot of strategies. So I'm curious to see where the ban list will head, because like
true.
In the previous video I mentioned that like I think we're gonna be headed towards a much slower format, hopefully after the December ban list, and that should bring like, you know, all these archetypes like Genesis Impact. Yes, don't get me wrong, right? They don't look as amazing compared to what we have right now in the metagame, right? Like Infinite, Dragon Link, and Dinos are very oppressive, but you have to keep in mind that these sets, right? They're released very close to the ban list. And decks that we think are like not as good now, or like you know, Evil Twins, you might be thinking like, oh, trash. Magus, trash. What are you gonna do to like a Buster Lock? Well, gotta keep in mind the ban list comes like literally a week after the set gets dropped.
Yeah.
Like, right? Like, so keep that in your head as you start to decide whether or not you want to invest, and what the ban list can, you know, hold for the new format, and whether these cards that we think are trash might not all of a sudden become the new tier 1 metagame.
Yeah, and what you also have to understand is like, what are they unbanning, right? Like,
Yeah.
that's important, right?
Right.
Because like, sure, they can ban the Buster Lock and stuff, and it'll make Magistus or Drytrons good, but there's a lot of ritual cards that are banned because they were broken.
Yeah.
So now due to power creep, like they can come back, like. Because, like, even, like, Harpies, Feather Duster came back. Because, like, Konami was like, yeah, we have Lightning Storm. You can have Harpies back.
Yep.
So, like, there's so many cards out there right now that are just straight up power crept. Like, Unicorn came back to 3. Multifigure came back to 3. Like, I feel like this upcoming ban list, like, because of COVID, and Konami somewhere is backlogging all these remote duels and shit. Like, they know. Like,
yeah.
they can't admit it, but they know. And the and I'm telling you right now, like, the next 2 ban lists are gonna be fucking insane, dude.
Yo. And to be honest, yo, I want it bad, bro.
I want it bad.
No, because like, yo, like, it's all about that fresh of breath there that we were talking to and alluding to at the beginning of the video. And as we get toward the end, we want to leave you on that note that like, yo, we want change, we want something new, and these new sets are it. And whether you believe that the set is good or bad, I'm personally very excited, because for Phantom Rage, you're going to see me build 3-4 decks out of it. And they're going to be decks that I take to remote duels to play with. And while they may not be the best deck, they're the decks that I'm going to have a lot of fun with, because I'm so tired of playing like meta decks. Like, I don't want to play Dragon Link. I don't want to play Dinos. And as much as I love Infernobles, frankly, I just don't want to play right now, because I already contributed the most I did to it.
Like, you've exhausted everything.
I've exhausted everything.
I
felt like I broke it to what's available to us. And let's do something new. Let's break new decks.
Seriously,
let's try new things. And that's like the attitude that I'm headed into with the new sets that are coming out.
Yeah, and the only card I want is Zoo King Alpha to make my Grand Magic deck better. That's it, bro.
I mean, unironically, it actually does, bro.
It makes it so much better.
Isn't it a beast?
Yeah.
The card, Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's broken. Summon Bigfoot, draw 1 effect, bounce Bigfoot, affect Bigfoot. Ooh.
I'm telling you right now, the next Worlds. Yo, honestly, Cody's lucky that there was no Worlds this year. Lucky. Look, listen. I beat him in remote duels one time, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
So,
Yo, Cody, rip in peace. He's gonna hold that over your head for the rest of your life, bro.
Forever.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry.
Bro, listen. You take them when you get them, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, wasn't he just playing like straight insects at that point?
I forgot what he was playing, but it was crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, true. Dino best deck, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's gonna be good, man.
It's gonna be fucking awesome, bro.
All right, guys, we're headed towards the end of that video,
yep.
And we want to say, thank you guys for staying all the way to the end. And if you haven't already subscribed to both of our channels, definitely do that. Information in the description box below for obviously this is my channel, but then for Susu's Head-to-Head battles, they're all in the description box below. First link, check them out, and yeah, guys,
this is now our channel.
It's
all right?
our channel.
Also, actually, if you guys want to see a separate channel where Pac and I like put up all of our collab stuff, let us know what you guys would prefer, because we can just put up a straight hour podcast
onto one channel.
Onto one channel,
and it just might be easier.
It might be easier for all of us, you and us.
Exactly. So let us know if you want that. If you want like the longer combined content, because I know for you guys, you don't want to go click towards between videos X, Y, and Z. So if you do, let us know and we'll make it happen. So without further ado, guys, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.
Peace.